Hello, everyone. My name is Kaya Peters, and today we're going to be discussing social media within a business. Let's look at our agenda. We're going to be defining what this means, talking about the benefits and the challenges, leadership and management, various strategies, a short case study, and then the future of social media within businesses. Let's dive right into what this means. Social media refers to digital platforms that allow businesses to engage directly with customers, employees, and stakeholders. So right away, what comes to my mind is platforms such as Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'm sure there's a bunch more out there, and it is just super prevalent in society today. Over 91% of businesses use social media for marketing and customer engagement. So, based off that statistics, we can tell that businesses do really need to capitalize on social media so they can stay competitive with other businesses. Let's look at some benefits. A huge one that comes to my mind is brand awareness and how you're just able to reach a super diverse audience. Using social media, you can go internationally and just reach a different group of people that you might not necessarily be able to reach if you don't use social media. Other benefits are customer engagement, so you can interact directly with customers. An example would be commenting on a post, you can comment back to that customer. Analytics and insights. So this is also super huge. Being able to see how many people are engaging with your posts, liking, commenting, following, buying a product, being able to look at those analytics and seeing what people like and what they don't like. Networking is also a benefit, and then cost-effective marketing. It doesn't cost a bunch of money to create a post or use social media as it is compared to other types of marketing. And then a short quote that I put on here is social media is the ultimate equalizer. It gives a voice and a platform to anyone willing to engage. I put this quote because I want to point out small businesses. It is super important that small businesses use social media. As they are smaller, using the platform that levels every business out can be crucial and help them promote and boost their company forward. Here's a short little graphic that shows some benefits. The ones that stick out to me the most are brand awareness and cost effective. As some challenges and risks, negative publicity can spread quickly. I think most of us know that cancellations are huge in our generation, in our time. If companies are saying the wrong thing or if they post the wrong thing that don't align with people's morals or ethics, or if they're just straight wrong, it can really come back and bite them. And that is a challenge that companies are going to have to face if they aren't careful. Time and consistency. While it is a more cost-effective method, it does take time to create the post, look at analytics. There's so many things that can go into social media within businesses. And then these last two kind of correlate, data privacy and security concerns, and then the ethical use. Something that comes to my mind is robots and how challenging it is to tell the difference between a person and a robot, whether it's looking at likes or a survey, who's filling out the survey, just getting the right analytics if you don't know if it's a person or a robot taking that survey or liking that post, how are you going to get the correct data if it's not human? So those are some challenges. And leadership and management through social media. One thing that comes to my mind in this is LinkedIn, and specifically looking at our university's LinkedIn. A lot of the times they'll post student highlights or alumni or things that are going on campus, and it showcases leaderships and teachers and awards and things like that. And it just allows the university to reach a larger audience, attract more people to come to the school, highlight alumni, and it's just a great way to show leadership and management through that platform. Strategies for effective social media. One thing is to define your brand voice and audience. So that's going to be super huge before you start posting or using social media and analytics and all those things. It's important to know what your company's brand voice and audience is. You need to be able to define that and then build off of that. Be consistent and authentic. Be true to your brand and your company. And then when you define that, when you get that all together, train your employees on your brand guidelines. It's important that everyone's on the same page so you know how to use social media and create the most effective usage out of it as you can. And then use analytics to guide content strategy. So when you're making these posts or using social media, make sure to take the data and gather that, reflect on it, and then create even better posts from that data that you're looking at. And another way is to respond to comments, create two-way communication, which also just allows you to be more authentic and directly converse with customers. A short case study, I'm going to touch very briefly on this, is Nike storytelling. So they use their social media platforms to not just specifically talk about a product that they're selling, but they show that the people, they give stories, and it goes over so well for that company. It's something that they're well known for now, and they have over 300 million social media followers across platforms. So it just shows that they were able to identify what they wanted their brand to be, and then they put it out into the world, and it is working very well for them. The future of social media in business. One future thing is going to be the increase of AI, so artificial intelligence for personalized marketing. Short videos, so short video continues to dominate over regular posts, especially Instagram Reels. Those are very prevalent and popular now over just regular grid posts. Social commerce, buying directly from platforms. So being able to set up a shop within the social media platforms or having them directly link to what you're trying to sell or the service that you're trying to sell is going to be super important. And then emphasizing on authenticity and social responsibility. So to recap quick, we talked about social media is essential for connection, not just promotion. It shapes brand reputation, culture, and leadership. And success depends on authenticity, consistency, and engagement. Thank you for watching and listening.